Brock Lesnar as a wrestler. Brock was a two-time NCAA All-American, two-time Big Ten Conference champion, and the 2000 NCAA heavyweight champion. His college record was 106-5 in college wrestling. From there, he did a stint in the WWE, came into the UFC, walked through everybody, and became the UFC heavyweight champion. For the next 2 hours, the coaches are going to evaluate you, and then we're going to pick teams. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Good luck in the evaluations.
Thank you.
All right, Junior. Good luck, you guys. See you in a few hours.
Good luck.
Thank you, sir.
We're just looking for well-rounded, tough, blue-chip guys. We didn't want guys that, for the last month, had been sitting on the couch eating pizza and drinking beer.
Something, bro.
Evaluations. See if you guys are worth it. So we can win some fights around here. Huh?
3, 2, and go.
Luke was, he's my strength and conditioning coach, and Luke put the guys through a cardio evaluation with heart rate monitors, getting these guys to their peak heart rate and seeing how fast they could recover, and that's one way that we can tell what kind of condition these fellas are in.
Heart rate.
166.
160, very good.
What's that?
149.
It's good?
Yeah, you dropped it very well. You're fit.
How many of these guys here are wrestlers, I wonder? We kind of looked at guys that, how they handled themselves with their hands, how they handled themselves in the wrestling department, in the jiu-jitsu department, We're looking for guys that can win. Couple questions for you, buddy. Why are you here, buddy?
I'm here to represent my family. I come from a poor family. I want to give the best to my mom and dad. And I just found out my wife is pregnant last week. So
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Cool. Are you here to be a TV star, or are you here to be a fighter?
I'm fighting UFC.
Okay.
I want to be the best in the world. And I think this is the clearest cut to get.
Brock is talking of the guys by himself out there. It's good, man. Yeah. But I can't do that.
Lenny, come here, buddy. Why are you here?
To win the show.
To win the show?
Be in the UFC.
Right on. You gonna win the show?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm the most veteran here.
Well, right now, at the top of the list, I think, is Len Bentley. He's got a lot of experience. He's a hard-nosed kid. And we thought that he could possibly maybe win the show. Cool, man. Go win the show. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate it.
Great job, guys.
Hey. How you doing?
What's up, buddy?
Thank you.
How'd it go?
It went good, I think.
Yeah, everything good.
Not yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we'll see how the evaluations went good, though. The guys look like we got some good guys.
Good, very good, guys.
Yeah? All right, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to flip a coin. Green side is Brock Lesnar. Gray side is Junior Dos Santos. All right? Lesnar. If you had the option to pick the first fight of the first guy, which one would you pick?
First guy. My ultimate goal is to get to the blue chip guys that are here right now. And even if we don't get the best guys, then we'll have to make chicken salad out of chicken. So we're picking guys right now?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yep. I'm going to call off your name, and I'm going to throw you a jersey, and that's whose team you're on. Tony Ferguson. You all happy with your coaches and where he ended up?
I got the biggest alpha male in the world.
That you did, my friend.
Forget about Chuck Norris. It's all about Brock Lesnar, right?
All right, guys. Welcome to The Ultimate Fighter.
Thank you, sir. Gracias.
I don't know what Junior's going to do as far as the first pick. During the evaluations, Miles tweaked his knee. We're hoping it's not much of anything, but if he picks Miles, I'm not sure how we're gonna work that out.
Brock, I don't know if you know, but Miles and I met yesterday, and he had injured his knee the other day, and I felt the best thing going forward was just to get an MRI done. Your ACL, which is the anterior cruciate ligament, is torn 100%.
That's a bad one?
It's a bad injury. It's a bad injury. The back part of the lateral meniscus, it's called the posterior horn, is also torn. So what that tells you is it's going to be the medical opinion that you not fight.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing I can do, you know? I can't, like, turn back time.
Like, this happens to a lot of athletes. And from my past experiences, figure out how do we fix this and how do I get back to where I need to be.
Right?
You know, I'm sorry, Miles.
It's all good, man. I'm just gonna chill, man, and just let my leg get healed up, and, you know, just you know, keep on going, man.
I get out of nowhere a shot to come into this competition. This is my dream. This is what I've been chasing. I want this.
Are you the new man?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
To win it is what I want. Nothing's gonna stop me.
You ready to work out?
Yes, sir.
Miles, I think, was one of the stronger guys that we had seen, but we're happy to have Chuck, and we'll do what we can. Try to make these guys the next Ultimate Fighter.
What's up, brother? A lot of these guys I met through the audition process, made good friends with. Charlie, Clay, you know, I'm real close to those two, so I'm real happy about my team. I never look at guys and say, oh my God, this is Brock Lesnar, I want his autograph, but I'll look at that guy and say, wow, this guy was a champion off of, you know, 4 fights in MMA. That's crazy. I was actually happy that I was on Brock's team.
Gonna make love, perhaps?
You guys are slow. Come on. This knee either goes down and you pass, or grab the knee, pull it by, get your hips down. All the guys here lack a bit of wrestling, and that's what we're really focused on wrestling. But you can't make chicken salad out of chicken. You know, you can't polish turds and make them look pretty. So, but we're doing what we can. In 3 days, somebody's fighting, all right? So the that works for you in your black belt jiu-jitsu class, when there's punches involved, all right, it's a whole nother level here, fellas. You understand it? You all fought before, right? Keep that in mind here.
Man, if we don't win this next fight, you know, Brock is probably gonna kill us.
Time, 30 seconds, plan your partner.
How many of you guys have ever heard about the term any given Sunday? What does that mean? What does that mean to you guys?
Anyone can win any day.
Every dog has his day. And for me, prime example, I was pushed as this indestructible, you know, non-human person, and we're all human. We're all created equal. And the reason I'm thinking about this is because all the great champions of all time have suffered a loss throughout their careers. And it could be anybody, and it's anybody can take over at any time. And so, Chris, understand that when that door gets shut, if you want to improve your life, you need to win, and you'll do anything in your power to do so. Take it, seize the moment, and understand anything can happen. This is fighting. It's a matter of inches. It's a matter of putting the leather where it has to go. Any given Sunday, anybody can win, all right?
That's it. That's the job.
I think we did it, baby. I think we did it. Break free. I think they orchestrated the waltz for 2 rounds.
Come on, Chris. I definitely saw the frustration in Brock's face when Chris wasn't doing what they wanted him to do.
Yeah. The whole time. It was very close.
All right, all 3 judges scored it the same, 10-9 for the winner, Chris Cope.
Look at this stuff, fellas. Chicken salad out of chicken. That's what we are. We chicken. We make do with what we got, right? Any given Sunday, fellas. Any given Sunday, anybody can win. There wasn't nothing fancy or pretty or cool about Chris's win. He just showed perseverance and heart, and I was wowed by that.
We're all sitting there, we're like, Brock all this chicken last night.
Time to step up, boys. Reality's setting in.
So let's see. After Chris wins his fight, Brock comes in, very jovial. All right, that's what we do. That's we change chicken to chicken salad. And I was like, "That call me chicken? Like what the hell?"
I see Lenny's attitude getting worse every day. Maybe he needs to fight. This morning he comes in kind of just whatever.
Yeah, I think it was because they got that comment.
What comment?
The chicken comment. I think that was it.
Somebody needs to step up. That's the problem.
You know, it kind of got to me at first, and I think it kind of got to a lot of us. You know, I ain't no chicken. That's for damn sure.
Come here, fellas. Have a seat right here. I just want to clarify this chicken salad issue, all right? Before you guys got on this show, you were 1 in 2 million people, all right? You guys were just another fighter, just another 170-pound chicken, but now you guys are chicken salads, all right? That's what I'm trying to say here, okay? Seize the moment, fellas. You get one chance. Believe that you are here for a reason. Keep this ball rolling and stay positive and believe. You have to believe that you can win this show. Chicken salad, baby. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Win!
First round, guys. Distance, range, ready? Go.
I'm waiting for somebody just to step up.
Get in your range, find out where he is.
We're thinking that these are the fights that should be sure wins for us.
Put your foot down, put your foot down.
We want guys to dig deep. Clay, are you kidding me? Serious, Clay, are you serious? Come on now. It's going to boil down to who's the toughest mentally and physically because these guys are living together, they're working out. Now, this is totally different from anything they've ever done, so it's going to wear on them. Clay, go sit down. If your head's not here, take 5. What's the matter?
Stay focused. Another minute, guys. Another minute.
If you're not feeling it this morning, then you're not feeling it. I can see it. I can see it.
Locked right here.
You just admitted to me that you're not here. Your head's not in the game today.
Put your foot back down. Bring your foot back. Bring your foot back, Charlie. Don't let it be between his legs.
Charlie, you're lollygagging today, too. A lot of these guys, this is their dream. So when they get in the octagon and they chick out, that's their problem. Charlie, get off the cage. Circle in.
Time. Chuck, you're in with...
Come on, buddy. Come on. They've got to seize this opportunity.
1, 2, 3.
Got a little surprise for you fellas this morning. That's awesome. UFC Hall of Famer and former UFC welterweight champion Matt Hughes is here today.
Nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too. These guys, their eyeballs fell out of their heads and the jaws dropped. So it was really cool to have Matt want to be a part of this.
Why don't you get them warmed up real good and...
Whatever you guys want, move around a little bit and get stretched out.
Matt was one of those guys that was just like, you know, you can't but respect him. He's done so much for the sport. He's done so much in the sport.
Hey, give me the 4 horsemen. Where are you guys?
These are the 4 ugliest guys? They're not that bad.
these are the fuglies.
Okay, I'll work out with these guys first then. So just flow with me. If you got your submission, go for it. Just don't try and take my arm off or take my leg off or something. You know what I'm saying?
Brock brought Matt Hughes in to work with us. Super, super nice guy. Knows a whole lot.
Box out. Always staying on the inside. And no matter if I'm out all the way, stay boxed.
It's cool to work with a guy like that. You know, the guy's a legend.
Always me, never the man.
Just to even pick a guy's brain like that is great.
Now you can get your head in there.
Just the short time that we had with him, I learned a lot.
I can keep your hips at bay. Yeah. So get that stinking leg out of there. First pull it out. Yep.
Charlie's obviously got a good attitude, and he seemed to have some pretty good stuff on the ground.
This guy's a legend in your weight class, all right? I don't think the other team has been able to bring a guy from your own weight class for you guys to get a rub on, all right? Why don't you thank Matt for coming in today and
Thank you. I'll tell you what, Hey, no worries, guys. I'm glad you guys have all got good attitude. Brock called me up and said, hey, you know, I got a team out here, good guys, and wanted to see if I could come out and work out. So you guys ought to thank Brock for inviting me out here. And overall experience today was great. Working with Brock, him and I get along real good. And his team, they all had a great attitude. So I had a lot of fun.
Matt Hughes was definitely somebody great to work with. I can't wait to fight. I'm ready to rock and roll. 4-8, baby.
4-8! I just noticed something. If you don't beat that guy, it'll be a disgrace. Did you realize, you know he paints his toenails?
Yes. Dude, the first night that we got purple, sparkly purple.
All right, please, Charlie.
I got this for you, Brock. Don't worry.
Take him down, Ramsey. Take him down. Use that
I knew that we lost that fight when Ramsey got in the octagon. I could see it in Ramsey's eyes. Yeah. It wasn't in Charlie's eyes. Charlie got the same feeling I got. He looked across the cage and seen this guy was coming to kill something.
Normally when you get caught in a choke, you start defending. And then once you know that choke is sunk in there, you know, you kind of fight a little bit, it's going, and you start the window starts to close, and you're like, okay, you got me. There was none of that. Charlie literally gave up. He didn't try to defend the choke, just laid there and tapped as quick as you could tap.
That's it, man. I don't even care. These guys don't want to even be here.
Brock Lesnar came here. He's taken time away from his life, and he doesn't need the money. He doesn't need any more fame. He doesn't need any of that. He came here, and he's into this thing. And when you come here and you invest your time and you see guys quitting, listen, I don't blame them. That's frustrating as hell, and I'd be throwing stools too.
Winner by rear naked choke, Ramsey.
That's 3 fights now. You got 3 guys left, and then there's going to be a wild card. So there's 4 quarterfinals left.
You don't care. Did you even hear what he said?
I did.
Huh?
I did know.
You don't care, right?
I care.
Well, I haven't seen jack. That's what I meant. You all look like chicken. Chicken. Choke. 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 This is the real deal, boys. This is the real thing. You guys walk around here, badass this, badass that, Boston this, Louisiana that, Michigan that, Seattle this.
I fought my heart out. So
Then leave it all out there, fellas.
I did leave mine out there. So I'm going to step out from the ass trim because I worked my ass off and I fought hard.
Good for you, Len. Good for you.
I'm just no punk, you know. I'm not a punk. I'm not gonna sit there and get punked out. I fought my heart out, you know, and he wants to say, you know, we're chicken and we lost and we're losers. It's like, bro, you weren't even here for my fight.
I don't deserve that. I fought my heart out. Never, I fought my heart out. You know what I mean?
Lenny wants to get mad and walk out, and Lenny's got a chip on his shoulder. That's fine with him. Because I know what, Lenny's sitting there thinking, I screwed up. I didn't leave it all on the line. Win, lose, or draw, I don't give a You go out there and put your balls on the line.
Brock blew gasket after Charlie's loss. Sometimes you got to get to the brass tacks, talk turkey. You got to be honest about it and be like, listen, you all need to get your together.
Let's go. Get in here.
Let somebody else decide your fight for you. So you want to be an ultimate fighter. Well, here you are. They ain't just going to give it to you. This is the real deal. It'll bring the real person out of you guys. Because there's nowhere to hide in there. Absolutely nowhere to hide. I got my ass kicked by Cain Velasquez. I didn't come out of there blaming anybody. I don't have any team members. This ain't a team sport. That was my responsibility.
I just didn't perform, and, you know, he's frustrated. You know, he wanted to light a fire under the rest of the guys that are still in here to, you know, let that be an example. If you don't fight, you're going to lose.
Lenny, I didn't say anything about whether or not you didn't leave it out there. I haven't even seen your fight.
Well, you would have got wild.
If you got that big of a chip on your shoulder, then do something with it.
I just feel like I got robbed. You know what I mean? I feel like I got robbed out of my.
By who? By me?
Not by you, by the judges. Like I did get my third round. You know what I mean? I feel robbed. So yeah,
it's over.
Yeah, but
it's over, buddy. I want somebody to wow me. Chris, you wowed me. Who is it gonna be? You three guys that are left: Tony, Chuck, Clay. Take it. Take it. I don't care if Lenny dislikes me. I don't care if anybody dislikes me. Because this is my life. I live, breathe. This is it. I don't have another job. These other guys might have other jobs, and this might be the first time that this is their livelihood. But this is my livelihood. When you guys step in that octagon, it's kill or be killed. Kill or be killed.
The biggest thing that I'm going to work on is my hands. He's going to have to get through my first line of defense, which is my hands. You know, if he can't get through those, then game over.
Hey, kid, drop your hand to your hip.
Straight punches, Tony. In the sparring, he's all over the place. He's going to be a hard guy to hit, and he's got a little mean streak.
My nose is always in the gym, and this is my passion. This is very important. You know, I'm all about 150%. You know, there's no holding back. You know, if you want something, you have a dream, what you do is you fight for it.
Good fight. There was nothing held back in that fight. You know, it was balls to the wall, guns a-blazing, and there was some good shots landed.
I lost my range a couple times. I let him get on my legs, but I didn't worry, you know. I'm an animal on the ground, too.
Justin's on top, but Tony's laying some good elbows, which forced Justin back out and onto his feet, and I don't even know what happened. Can I check the replay, maybe?
As soon as I saw him come up, I just turned my hips to the side. I knew he wasn't going to see it. Bam, heel kick right to the face.
Next thing I know, Justin's falling on his face, and Tony's on top.
Holy! Dude, that's the makes you want to get out of bed on Saturday and come watch a fight.
My birthday today.
Good job, kid. Happy birthday. Yeah. Great fight. Great fight. I love when guys come out and fight like these two did. You know, these are two guys you can tell, I want to be here and I want to finish, and I don't just have to run in, push a guy against the cage and try to hold him there for 2 rounds to get the win. You know, these are two guys who were absolutely confident in their abilities and went for it. It was a great fight.
Tony wins by knockout.
You know, I had a good birthday last year, but definitely for sure, this is probably the best one I've ever had.
So I got 2 spots for this wild card.
Yeah, I know.
You want one?
Well, obviously. I mean, I came here to fight, you know.
You 100%?
You know, I had a little setback, but I'm here to get employed by you. So, you know, whatever you want to see me do, I'll do, you know.
All right, brother. Thank you.
Yeah. Coach.
You know what I don't see? Not one guy's going, give me this fight. Nobody here wants this fight as bad as I do. I want this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not feeling that from any of these guys.
Like it's just a job. Like, I'm here to fight.
Yeah, that's what I came here for, you know? Yeah, I'll take the fight.
You know, Lenny, he would be our first wild card pick guy, but he's got this chip on his shoulder, but he's a guy that I'm not sure if when there's pressure put on him, if his knee is going to be his scapegoat, you know? I mean, but if I could pick a fight between Chuck and Len, I think Lenny's probably the guy to win.
Every season when I bring the coaches in, they're always bucking for their own guys. And it's crazy to see that Brock and Junior Dos Santos both sat down. Not only were they giving me their honest opinions on who they thought were here, they were actually talking with each other, you know, and agreeing with each other. It was very, very weird.
Dana. Good pick. I want Chuck to do good.
Huh?
I want to ask you something, though. More than anything in the world. I know I didn't win my first fight, but I don't feel like it was finished, you know what I mean? If Ryan doesn't win to the finals, I will do anything to fight him in the finale.
Guys are coming up to me talking about, I want to fight this guy in the finale. The finale? What are you talking about, the finale?
Why didn't you tell me this before we picked the wild card? I mean, why didn't you tell me? I didn't feel like when you came in, nobody felt like you wanted this thing bad enough.
Well, I don't know what I was supposed to say. I mean, I thought my performance, I didn't even think that Tony's fight was better than my fight with Ryan. You know, I thought my performance, you know.
But you realize that when you come in here, I want the guys who want it, man. I want the guys that, dude, if you grabbed me 2 hours ago, we wouldn't even be having this conversation.
With all due respect to Dana, I don't know what he was looking for. I told you I wanted to fight. I love to fight, you know, and I showed you that I love to fight and I want to fight, you know what I mean? This is my dream, and just the fact that it got kind of stripped away today, it's hard.
First of all, I just want to say to all you guys have done a really good job. For you guys that didn't get this second chance, don't hang your head. Don't hang your head. You're a part of something great. You're a part of something great here, and this is a lifetime experience. You guys all had your chance to fight, and that's the bottom line. So for you guys to come and feel like you didn't get your chance, you got your chance, okay? Chuck's the guy, and Javier's the guy. If these other guys want to feel sorry for themselves because they didn't get their wild card shot, tough. That's life.
Brock was blowing smoke up my butt, basically acting like I was going to be the wild card and, you know, like he was going to fight for me to be the wild card.
Bentley and Ezra, this is your guys' lift. It's pretty simple to follow.
Every time Brock opened his mouth, he annoys the hell out of me.
You guys have any questions? Look me up. I'm right here.
Brock only coaches when the camera's on him and doesn't give two craps about anyone on his team. So, curious on why I didn't get that wild card.
Curious on why you didn't?
Yeah.
Probably because of that.
It wouldn't have prevented me from fighting, you know what I mean?
Listen, there was 3 guys in there. It wasn't my decision. I mean, it was...
But I hear it was like a group decision.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, but Dana wanted healthy fighters. Dana did like the idea of Len fighting.
All right.
And then I mentioned to Dana, listen, this guy is, you know, he hurt his knee. We sat in there for 15 minutes and said, you know, went through each individual fighter on what you guys have progressed on, where you are at health-wise. And like you said, you guys, I don't care who we pick in here, but I want healthy guys, I want healthy fights, and that's what we came up with.
Okay. All right. How was it started?
I got to be honest with him too. Otherwise, me as a coach, it makes me look bad. And you know, I think Dana was stoked from them fights, you know, from those 2 fights Saturday, and he really liked the way Chuck and the other kid, yeah, he just, I don't know.
Dumbbell flies. Ultimately, I just want to have fun and enjoy my life. So, you know.
In 12 seasons of doing The Ultimate Fighter, we've done just about every sport there is out there, from ping pong to volleyball to baseball. And this year, we just thought football would be fun. All right, guys, welcome to Bishop Gorman High School's Fertitta Field. Bishop Gorman High School is the high school that myself and Lorenzo and our wives went to, so to be back at Gorman and doing the challenge is pretty cool. Obviously, today's challenge
is football.
Yes. I don't know how many people know this, but Brock Lesnar actually tried out for the Minnesota Vikings. And from what we hear, he did very well. So, poor Dos Santos.
I never played that.
When I blow the whistle, you'll begin. First, you're going to do high knees through the ropes. Then you're going to sidestep through the slalom here. Then you're going to drive the sled for 15 yards. Then you're going to kick a field goal from the 5-yard line.
You got this. You got this.
Then you're going to throw a pass through the octagon down there. Then you're going to catch a pass and run it all the way back 100 yards to the other end zone. The first coach to make it back to the end zone wins.
This is more of an agility skills test, and both guys are incredible athletes, so I think this thing is a lot more fair than it looks on the surface.
And the first coach to make it through gets $10,000, and his team gets $1,500 each. They both stank them.
Look, 10,000 bucks. That's very good, huh?
I think we both sucked. He just got luckier than I did.
I won some money. The guys won some money too. I was thinking a lot. The Team Lesnar's deserve something too. So I take 100 for each guy, and I gave 500 bucks for each coach. Yeah, I split the money. Everybody got paid except for Brock. Yeah, he doesn't deserve. He lost.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy.
Good. Tony, come here. If you just keep moving forward, you can beat this guy inside, and then there's your takedown. Okay? I'm hoping that Tony looks as good in the octagon as he's looked in the practice room. This Ryan guy is supposedly jiu-jitsu guy. I don't want you getting caught up inside in here, so. I was a bit nervous when he fought against Justin. I'm hoping that he goes in and fights a little more controlled against Ryan. Here. Okay. This way. His hands are very well. He's a well-rounded guy. But once he gets into a dominant position, he's a little bit fancy, and we want to just pull a little of that out and be a little more dominant.
Yeah, you'll be a lot sharper this next fight.
This is a competition and a tournament, so I'm going to bring my best game to him just as I would anybody else.
Tony's nasty. He's had 2 quick finishes here in this competition, and Brock Lesnar feels he's the best guy here.
Good job. Thank you. Good job. Breathe. Seize a moment here, buddy.
Caught him with like an uppercut, 6-3 combo. Uppercut, right hand, bang, bang. And he looked like he stalled for a second. I didn't know if he was faking. Then I hear everybody, get up! So I just went over there and just ground and pounded him, just finished him. It was good. I liked it. 5 more.
Tony wins by KO.
Tony did a great job. Great job of being able to stay composed and finish the fight. And did a good job.
Boom. Boom.
I want to win the whole thing. I want to make my mom and dad proud back in Michigan. I want to make all my friends back in California. You know, I got a lot of places that I represent, but, I want to do it for myself more than anything.
What do you think, Brock? What are you thinking? It's time to chill.
So as we go into the semifinals here, both the coaches feel that Ramsey and Tony are the best. And I tell you, I got this thing, I become a Chuck fan. And I think this kid's the dark horse. And Chris Cope, everybody keeps counting this kid out. So, I mean, this is really the weirdest semifinal pick I've ever done in any season of The Ultimate Fighter. All right, I'm going to call off the first fight. Tony versus Chuck.
Getting this fight matched up with Tony, I was first thinking, oh, this sucks, but at the end of the day, it's business. And it's business in the cage, and once the cage door closes, business starts.
Tell you what, I have to go against Chuck, which sucks, that's my friend. But tell you what, we're going to beat the out of each other. So you guys are going to see some fireworks, that's for damn sure.
Thank you, guys. Congratulations. All right, gentlemen, have a good night. Thank you.
Okay, we're weighing in Tony Ferguson and Chuck O'Neal.
Tony versus Chuck. This is an interesting fight because Lesnar thinks that Tony's the toughest guy here and the guy most likely to win the competition.
170, Tony Ferguson.
I personally have become a Chuck fan. I just think this kid is tough and gritty and really wants to win.
170, Chuck O'Neal.
It's kind of hard. I don't want to pick any favorites. Hopefully they go out and just leave it all in there. That's what I want to see.
We beat the out of each other.
The first round is so technical.
Tony did a great job of staying in the pocket and just picking apart Chuck.
Now you start to see in the second round, Tony breaking Chuck down.
I would have liked to land a little bit more punches, maybe not take as many leg kicks.
Then the third round, the writing is on the wall. I mean, Chuck's in a position now where his leg is basically gone. We might have to send him right to the hospital for that leg.
Let's go, push it.
Tony, in this fight today, proved that he's the real deal.
I hope that everybody else, especially in the world, can look at me and be like, this guy, he wanted it a lot more than that guy.
Just small, I don't think it's broken.
There's no animosity. I love Chuck to death like a brother. Same thing with Charlie and my whole team.
Don't hang your head on that one.